go to Google, type Sri Lankan Railway, and you get this web page link. Just open the Sri Lankan Railway website, click on the English part. That opens up this new web page. Click on reservations of seats for intercity and express trains, online reservation of train seats, and then it opens up this new page. You just click on book your seat, and there comes the stations. So we choose from Colombo, so Colombo Fort, that's the railway station of Colombo. We go to Kandy, so that's the station of Kandy. We choose a date. You can choose up to maximum of 30 days from the date. So I just choose 2nd May over here, and then number of passengers, just type in, click on search, and then you get a couple of those links where you find. We make sure that you have your passport details when you're booking your train tickets. That's very specifically you have to do. So you can choose your trains. There are different trains from Colombo to Kandy, and you can see the departure and arrival time from Colombo and arrival at Kandy. We took up a train that was at 3:35. So this was the train that we took up. The cost is mentioned, how much seats are available, the type of coach that also is mentioned. So once you're done, so once that is selected, you get to choose which type of reservation you want to do, whether it be the air conditioned or the second class. Fill in your details. Make sure you punch in your passport number here. The mobile number has to be a Sri Lankan mobile number, but you can still give your own country's mobile number, but your email ID needs to be correct. And for your partners, make sure the passport number is mentioned. Once you're done with that, and then you need to just select the terms and conditions. So that's where a small tick, need to agree to that. Visa, MasterCard, and Lanka QR. So Visa is quite successful. So Visa is something that you can really choose on. Let me tell you something which is different from the usual tickets for railway in Sri Lanka. Like for example, I go from Kandy to Ella. So if I choose Kandy to Ella and choose a date, suppose it's 30 days, so 2nd May, and I put in 2 passengers, I will not find any trains. That's it. You can see there. You cannot book online as there are no seats available on the date. So this is something which is really tricky in Sri Lankan Railways website. Though the trains are available, still you don't get them. So for those kind of trains which are available and which is very specific routes with different stations on the route, you can choose a station which is farther up ahead from Ella. So here we type in from Kandy, we go to Badulla. So this is the last station in central Sri Lanka. Punch in the date, number of passengers, and then we find here that there are multiple trains which are going from Kandy to Badulla. So these are the trains. You can choose the timing. The departure time is the time of from departure from Kandy. So you can choose any of these 3 on that particular date that you choose, and you can go ahead and book your tickets. But this is quite surprising. You need to know the station. So if you're going to Ella, you need to go and book it till Badulla, the last station. If you want to book it, suppose for example from Ella to for example Kandy, and then if you see here the same date, so there you go, you don't find a train. So you need to book something much before Ella. So if you're boarding at Ella, you still need to book it from Badulla. So let's have a look. We book it from Badulla to Kandy, and then if we click here, we see that there are a couple of trains available. So this is one of the glitch you need to. There could be some reasons, we're not sure, but this is how we did it. We booked it from Badulla to Kandy and boarded at Ella. So if you are going to Nuara Elia, Nanuoya is the station, and from Badulla to Nanuoya, this is where we get 4 trains at different times in the morning and also in the evening. That's how we book the tickets. Even from Badulla or from Ella, you want to book it to Nanuoya, you don't get that. You can see the error popping up on the screen. There are no trains available, or you cannot book online specifically. That's what it says.